Hey guys, today we have a video on my channel that's gonna be a little bit different from other videos on my channel because usually I have specific topic, I prepare a script, and today I'm just gonna freestyle and I'm gonna share some thoughts about AI, about technology, and about my life here in San Francisco right away from my head, so let's see how it goes. A few days ago, I've decided to make a surprise for my girlfriend. She is from Tatarstan and I wanted to surprise her with some amazing Tatar dish. And I have no idea how to cook. I'm like very bad at this stuff. Years ago when I tried it, it was like complete disaster. And this time I've decided not just to cook something for her as a surprise, but to do like very complicated dish of their cuisine. You need to mix together a lot of ingredients, you need to bake it. And what I obviously did, I got to ChatGPT, I asked him to help me, and I got through the whole thing step by step guided by him. It definitely took me some time. Maybe I sent him like 30-40 photos of every step of my process. But here's the end result on the screen right now. I surprised her, I surprised myself because it was actually tasty, and I got two interesting thoughts in my head based on this experience. First of all, in 1 year, when you want to do something like this, instead of sending photos to ChatGPT, we will have live conversation with AI in our glasses who observes like the same thing as we see in front of us, and this visual AI gonna guide you step by step of what you need to do, where you need to put like more sugar, less salt, and all the stuff like this. So instead of sending photos, read the text is gonna be happening in real time. Having this AI assistant, you'll be able to cook dishes on the same level as professional chefs spending years to learn how to do. Because back in the day, either you're using like this recipe book and you're still gonna mess a lot of stuff and it takes a lot of practice to know how to do it right, but it's also gonna be slow, so you need to have all these recipes in your head. And right now, you will not need to do this. And cooking is just like one of the examples. Friend of mine has his shop in Silicon Valley where he's fixing robots. And what they do, which is pretty smart, they hire here less experienced technicians, more like young guys who just smart enough to follow basic instructions and have at least some understanding of robots. And these guys, they wear smart glasses where they transfer the image of what's happening in front of them, all the sound, to people who are sitting in Eastern Europe. And in these countries, in Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Belarus, Poland, where salaries may be, I don't know, 5 times less, like 7 times less than San Francisco, they have super experienced engineers, robot technicians, who guide this junior technician here in Silicon Valley how to fix robots step by step. And when I told my friend that, hey, it's pretty smart business, he told me, no, Francisk, it's not there yet. Give me like 1-2 years and they're gonna be guided not by some experienced technicians, they're gonna be guided by AI. So AI will do the same thing we've discussed with you about cooking, but with more high technology stuff. And then I remembered how every time when I have problem in my bathroom or like something else around my house, I hire a handyman, and this guy comes to my apartment spending like 10-15 minutes to do like this easy fix and earning $100-$150. Because this guy has the right knowledge and experience how to fix the things around my house. But what AI doing right now and what AI will be doing amazingly in 1 year, it helps you to remove this gap of knowledge and experience, and as a regular person, you can do a lot of stuff for which you previously had to hire people. And don't get me wrong, we will still hire people for multiple reasons. To save our time, to do things that we simply don't like to do, for things where you need specific equipment that you don't have, and for very risky specific scenarios where you're gonna lose a lot if you mess something up, so you prefer to hire a professional. And to understand all of this was quite funny for me, because when I've been thinking about the whole AI thing, where the world is going when it comes to all the professions, what's gonna be happening to it, I knew that at some moment, all the jobs that you can do entirely on your computer, bookkeeping, coding, copywriting, and a bunch of different stuff, gonna be fully replaced by AI agents. All the things that could be entirely done in digital world. And when I talk later on to my friends who are doing exactly professions like this, I can see fear in their eyes. At the same time, I have other group of friends who are doing things in physical world. Most of the time, they're running their small businesses like being plumbers, electricians, maybe doing some beauty stuff like cosmetology, hair, and things like this. And they've been telling me like, we can see like a lot of people being afraid of AI, but we do things differently, it's not gonna affect us. And yes, technically they still need to do all the things with their hands, but if you think about it, you compete with a lot of other small businesses. You have limited pool of clients, And yeah, you're providing service to them, but beside this, you have this giant marketing part. And when it comes to this marketing part, AI marketing agents getting extremely good right now. The same way people doing physical services need to keep an eye on AI. Because if they will not do this, yes, AI will not steal their job, but their competitors who will be using AI agents will get all the market for themselves. And right now, to these two cases, we need to add the third one that I mentioned to you at the beginning. If you're a handyman, you have pretty good business in your local area, in 1-2 years, it's gonna be some teenager who will put AI glasses and will do all the things it took years for you to learn how to do in 1 month. And his cloud agent's gonna be doing amazing marketing for him, answering all the inquiries right away. His AI agent's gonna pick up the calls, and you, as traditional handyman, gonna be left behind. And I know that all of this sounds a little bit like a fear-mongering, don't get me wrong. I'm here in San Francisco, we live in AI bubble, and I'm like on the front lines of it. I think when it comes to most of the world, it's gonna take years for this. And if you think about it, AI is not something completely new. When we look at the whole history of humanity, all the time we have development of technology. We always develop some new technologies that help us to make things easier, faster, and more efficient. The main problem, or maybe it's not a problem, maybe it's like the most beautiful thing that's happening to us, is that every technology cycle right now getting shorter. Back in the day, let's say it was taking 100 years to automate something X2. Then it was like 25 years, 10 years. And right now, each new cycle may be taking half of the year, like 3 months, 1 month, and it's keep getting faster. And either you're in this loop when you automate your business, and then you spend all this free time to understand how to automate your business even more. Or instead of this, you're just trying to dissociate, not to dive into this stuff, and you have this fear of missing out. I love to be in front lines. I'm trying to implement as much AI as possible into my business. But everybody is different, and I know that a bunch of people hate it. That's all the thoughts that I have for today. I don't know where we're going, but it's getting more and more interesting, so stick with me and let's see where it goes.